An employee was given a responsibility. He was asked to manage a portfolio. And because it was felt that he had the capacity to do so, he had the skills to do so, and an X amount was given to him to see how much money he could make from it. And after some time, he was asked to render his scorecard. All right, on getting back, he brought back just the same amount, X amount, without any extras, meaning that he didn't make any profit from that portfolio. And he tried to justify himself by saying, well, I know the way my boss operates. My boss is not a straightforward person. My boss likes to just hang around, wait for his people to be the one to do all the work, and then he takes all the glory. My boss, as it were, he reaps where he does not sow. And I didn't think that I want to continue to encourage that kind of behavior. So what I did was to ensure that, the portfolio didn't lose money. I kept it safe. All right. And so, that's what I have. And it's interesting because that's the way that some of us are in the organization. We're preoccupied with what the boss is doing, presumably wrong, not what the boss is doing right. We're preoccupied with things that amount to excuses, yet we expect to make progress. We expect to be recognized. All right? We carry on, the self-righteous disposition as though only the boss has an issue. And that's the kind of thing that you see in that, short story. So are you one of those who has been busy complaining about office politics, complaining about how people play politics, how people gossip, how people, pander, to the boss? Are you the one complaining about sycophancy? That the boss is all about favoritism, he's not interested, neither does he reward concrete, contributions. Maybe you are one of them. Well, I have a counsel for you, all right, today, and that's my counsel for us all this week. And it is to ask you to change your mindset. To change your mindset. You need a change of mindset if you want to thrive in an environment of office politics. What is that change of mindset? You need to come to terms with the fact that office politics is going nowhere. It's a part of how organizations are wired. It's not because of anyone in the organization. It's just the fact that organizations have politics as part of how they run. The dynamics, all right, of organizations incorporates the politics of organizations. And so you need to settle that in your mind, that you will come into the organization and probably leave, but office politics is going nowhere. It has come to stay, except where the organization is no more. All right? Except where the organization is no more. Now, if that is the case, then your responsibility should be to understand what office politics is about and to align your mindset accordingly. You have to quit accusing your bosses of favoritism, of pandering to eye service. You have to quit complaining about sycophants. You have to seek to understand why your work may not be enough to advance your cause right there at work. All right? You have to quit being the kind of servant that we're talking about, whose business it is, all right, pointing out the shortcomings of the boss instead of focusing on making their own contributions. I mean, even if the boss was reaping where he or she did not sow, if they turn to you and say, "What have you contributed?" Are you going to say, "Well, I didn't contribute anything, I didn't add value to the organization because my boss was doing the wrong thing"? I thought knowing that your boss was doing the wrong thing, assuming your boss is doing the wrong thing, should be an indicator, should be a motivator for you to show that things can be done differently and to do the right thing. The right thing certainly isn't staying within an organization, all right, benefiting, drawing a regular salary from it and accompanying benefits and having no contribution to show. That can't be the right thing. That can't be the right thing. So, you want to survive in that environment, you need to have a change of mindset. You need to start looking away from who is not doing what is right, to start showing what is right by doing it. Be that example of how better to conduct the activities of the organization than the ones that you are seeing and criticizing. All right? Those criticisms will not help. Pointing out eye service, sycophancy will not help. What will help is being faithful to the pursuit of the objectives of the organization, is being faithful to contribute your own quota. That's what will help. If you don't change your mindset, you would have a lot to complain about, and you may soon be on your way home. And you don't want that to happen, because when it does happen, it won't be the fault of your boss. It will be entirely your own fault. All right? That servant could do what he was asked to do. He had every, ability to do it and to do well at it. But he refused because he was looking at others. He was finding faults. And you can't win the game of office politics. You can't advance your cause at work by finding faults, by majoring on fault finding instead of making concrete contributions. All right? And that's my counsel for this week. And this is, upping your game, all right, at work, and doing what needs to be done to advance your interests in the presence of the politics at work. All right? And let me draw your attention. I'll be having a session on the 31st of August, this week, Saturday. It's 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. West African time. And it's, the Bible's guide, or the believer's guide to overcoming office politics. You want to join me there. I'm also starting in the first week of September, a series, 45 minutes lunch hour session, daily, talking office politics. Not daily, sorry, every Wednesdays, talking office politics. So you want to join, let's have lunch together if you like. Power up your career. against the vagaries of politics at work. Come and meet, all right, like-minded pros, and let's examine your issues, seek counsel, listen to what others are facing and what they're doing, all right, so that you can really be on top of your game at work and you can maximize, the benefits that your work has to offer, while at the same time advancing your career, all right, steadily, steadily, steadily. I look forward to seeing you there. The link is on the screen. Just use it. Every Wednesday it is. You want to register that you would be one of the regular people there. It's just for 45 minutes, and you can ask me any question in this area of office politics. You need it. It's the most important skill, all right, for succeeding in any career, even with technology, because in the end, all right, organizations are not run by technology, they are run by people. And wherever you have people, you have interests and you have politics at play. So I'll catch you in any of those programs. Otherwise, I'll see you again when I bring you another word, another nugget to help you navigate office politics successfully next week, Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.